me immense pride to extend warm Kitty Vision greetings to all of you. I welcome you to Diplomatic Week 2016, the first being convened under my stewardship of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Aviation. I must highlight that Diplomatic Week celebrations in the Federation first occurred nearly a decade ago in 2007. This innovative bringing together of our own diplomats and those accredited to St. Kitts and Nevis was the brainchild of a gentleman who was foreign minister then. That same gentleman is now none other than our own distinguished Prime Minister, Dr. the Honorable Timothy Harris. I wish to publicly record my thanks to our Prime Minister for not only conceiving of this idea then, but for also supporting it wholeheartedly now that my ministry has sought to reintroduce the idea after a long hiatus. An undertaking such as Diplomatic Week brings tremendous benefits to our nation and partner nations, who are all now gathered here together. I am therefore exceedingly glad to have been afforded the privilege of taking the baton to lead this year's celebrations. Permit me at the outset, my friends, to extend special welcome to the members of the St. Kitts and Nevis Diplomatic and Consular Corps. These men and women continue to labor in the sometimes difficult vineyard of diplomacy in far-flung capitals the world over. They seek always to advance our country's foreign policy agenda while at the same time addressing the needs of our citizens in the diaspora. We are delighted to have you home at this time, where you can get first-hand knowledge of the many developments that are happening in our country. It is my hope that this enriching experience will certainly send you back to your various missions with even more vigor to serve the people of our beloved St. Kitts and Nevis. I am delighted to learn that this year, in attendance at this signature event, we have a record number of heads of missions accredited to our beautiful Federation. We are privileged to welcome brothers and sisters from Africa, from Asia, from Europe, and from the Americas. I extend welcome to all of you, and I hope in the not-too-distant future we will have the privilege again of welcoming you back to our shores for business or pleasure. Let it be clear that for you, the doors of St. Kitts and Nevis remain forever open. My heartfelt commendations are extended to the ambassadors of Nicaragua and the Philippines and the High Commissioner of Australia, who used this week to present their letters of credence to our esteemed Governor General and Prime Minister. I wish you every success in your new tour of duty as you work towards expanding and enhancing the relations that exist between our countries. It is my fervent desire that under your leadership, we shall create more opportunities for dialogue and cooperation, which would translate into the further growth and development of our peoples and our economies. In our celebrations, however, there is a discordant note of sadness. This week, we shall say goodbye to the esteemed ambassador of Sweden, whose tenure ends shortly. Excellency, we have sincerely appreciated your efforts to enhance relations between our countries. It has been a pleasure to work with you, and we assure you that we shall build upon the solid foundation you have created with your successor. Permit me, Excellency, to extend the best wishes in your personal and professional life hereafter. On the occasion of this auspicious event, I seize the opportunity to extend my profound thanks to the members of the resident Diplomatic Corps for having organized special events in 2015 to highlight the great fraternity and mutual respect and understanding which our countries continue to share. We look forward to more of these events with great optimism. From this rostrum, I make it pellucid that your efforts to foster and deepen diplomatic ties have borne and will continue to bear spectacular fruit. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, the theme for Diplomatic Week 2016 is forging new partnerships, and strengthening networks for sustainable growth and economic development. This theme was born out of our realization that as a small island developing state, we cannot successfully satisfy the needs of current and future generations on our own. We must be prepared to solidify our existing relationships, while at the same time utilize channels such as diplomacy to cement new networks of prosperity for our people. It is envisioned, therefore, that this diplomatic week will provide a platform for further engagements of this nature to strengthen ties that will redound to the benefit of all of our peoples. As part and parcel of this prestigious event, I am honored to launch the Diplomatic Week magazine. I see a copy being handed to me. Diplomatic Week magazine, and I assure you that each and every one here will get a copy of his or her own. The Prime Minister might even autograph it for you if you so desire. Throughout the pages of this magazine, you will become acquainted with the ministry's staff and find articles written by our very own diplomats and staff. Embedded throughout are suggestions regarding how our diplomatic footprint may be expanded with traditional and non-traditional partners. I trust as you read, the ideas will positively impact your minds and resonate within you. Let not our small geographic size mislead you. We are, as Kittitians and Nevisians, imbued with a tremendous reservoir of intellectual curiosity and capacity. It is our intention to leverage that intellectual capacity to achieve lasting benefits for our people. My friends, I say to you today that despite the fact that our countries may be separated by geography, history, language, and culture, St. Kitts and Nevis shares a common vision with the countries that you represent. That vision is one of improving the standard of living of our peoples through sustainable growth and economic development. All development must ultimately be people-centered. Our citizenry must remain the cornerstone of our developmental agenda. Although St. Kitts and Nevis is considered the smallest country in the Western Hemisphere, we have a lot to offer. And this week, through our packed agenda of events, we hope to give you a taste, an appetizer, if you will, of the abundance of opportunity that our beautiful country has to offer. Over this week, you shall explore the enabling environment of investment that abounds on both islands, whilst enjoying the amazing hospitality of Kittitians and Nevisians. It is my fervent hope and desire that what you see and hear will inspire you to return and to tell others to visit and to invest with us as well. It is said that words are but an outer garment of intellect. I pray that my few words today would have served to clothe us in a most beautiful suit of confidence. Confidence in the strength of diplomacy and the hope that it engenders for a better St. Kitts and Nevis and a better world. Permit me then, on behalf of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Aviation and the government and people of St. Kitts and Nevis, to express how delighted we are to host you at this time, and once again express a warm welcome to all to Diplomatic Week 2016. Our country truly appreciates your presence. We are in St. Kitts and Nevis 2 islands, but a single paradise. Our home is your home, and we welcome you to enjoy all that we have to offer. Thank you.